Despite their recent fantastic race after implementing new upgrades, Lando Norris revealed that the team still has several unresolved issues with their car. To make matters worse, Red Bull is introducing new upgrades that are expected to make them even faster by 0.2 of a second. This is not good news for rival teams who are hoping to catch up to Red Bull's pace in the near future, especially McLaren, who seem to be the best team to have challenged Red Bull in the British GP. Is this the last nail in the coffin for Red Bull's rivals in 2023? And why is it so hard to catch up to a car while having everything on your hand? Lando Norris, who stood out the most in the Silverstone GP, has some updates about their car. He had a remarkable performance and secured an impressive P2 finish. In the beginning, he even managed to overtake Max Verstappen and led the race for a few laps until DRS was activated, allowing Max to pass him easily. However, the race brought an exciting British battle between Lando and Hamilton, rekindling the passion among F1 fans. To achieve their recent success, McLaren made significant changes to their car, which we witnessed at the Red Bull Ring. It involved reshaping the sidepod, floor and diffuser. The sidepod redesign required adjustments to the cooling components underneath. The next thing was the introduction of a new front wing on Lando Norris's car at Silverstone. The front wing elements underwent notable changes, particularly in their mounting to the end plate. Previously, the elements merged fully into the end plate, but now they curve up earlier and more sharply. This creates a larger gap for airflow, facilitating a stronger outwash along the side of the car. Slim attaching vanes bridge the gaps across the top. This focus on outwashing is also evident in the mounting of the bottom element, which is firmly attached to the footplate of the end plate. This configuration drags on straights and regulates the buildup of downforce as speed increases, enhancing stability during high-speed corners. By inducing some stall in the front wing, the rate of downforce increased is controlled. This allows the car to maintain stability in high-speed bends while improving response in low-speed situations and reducing understeer. The new design of the front wing's transition and the mounting between the footplate and the lower element create a larger slot gap, promoting increased outwashing airflow. This in turn boosts the car's downforce as it combines with the air exiting the diffuser at the rear. Although the hidden new underfloor is likely the most impactful part of McLaren's upgrade, the reprofiled sidepod and enhanced outwash from the front wing indicate that more performance is being extracted from the car as a whole. Lando revealed that around 70% of the MCL60, McLaren's car, still has unresolved issues. Despite their impressive performance in Silverstone, where they narrowly missed out on a double podium, Norris believes there is still a lot of work to be done. He stated that approximately 7% of the car is yet to be fixed, while the remaining 30% has been addressed. Although increasing the load on the car could help cover some of the issues, it is not the complete solution. Lando expressed that despite their recent success, McLaren still grapples with inherent issues that have persisted for the past 5 years. He acknowledged that while they have strengths in certain areas such as high-speed performance, they struggle with certain characteristics and handling. He believes that addressing these fundamental problems, rather than simply adding load to the car, will be key to improving their overall competitiveness throughout the entire season. Looking ahead, Norris acknowledged that there will be tracks where they will face more difficulties and that they need to confront their weaknesses in order to achieve consistent results. In the meantime, Red Bull is expected to extend its lead over competitors at the upcoming Hungarian Grand Prix. The RB19, designed by Adrian Newey, has been dominating the 2023 season, winning all 10 races so far and securing pole position in 9 qualifying sessions. The team's impressive form has put them in a commanding position for both championship titles. Red Bull's massive dominance on the track hasn't made them complacent, and they have more upgrades planned for the Hungarian Grand Prix, particularly focusing on changes to the sidepods, which should be noticeable to onlookers. The RB19 is said to gain an additional impressive 0.2 of a second per lap in Hungary. They are closely observing their competition, with particular attention to Aston Martin's sidepod design. Red Bull expects significant improvements from these upgrades, building on the success of their previous package in Baku, which gained them about 0.2 of a second per lap. Max Verstappen also expressed his anticipation for the upgrades, mentioning various areas they are working on to enhance the car's performance, including drag reduction, speed optimization, and tyre wear management. The team is determined to maintain their winning streak and keep pushing for even better results. Formula One's regulations will remain the same for this and next year, allowing upgrades made now to carry over to the next season. Red Bull plans to continue introducing upgrades even after the summer break. Team boss Christian Horner emphasized the challenge of balancing resources between this year's RB19 and next year's RB20 due to aerodynamic testing restrictions. Red Bull started the season with a competitive package, which has been crucial given these limitations. The gap between Red Bull and their rivals has narrowed, but the team benefits from other teams in P2 constantly changing, causing rivals to take points off each other rather than from Red Bull. Oscar Piastri will finally be driving the same car specification as Lando Norris in the upcoming Hungarian Grand Prix after McLaren brings a final part of its upgrade. The team has completely overhauled its MCL60 car following a disappointing start to the season and changes to its design department, which included replacing the technical director. The redesign has been extensive, taking a month to manufacture all the new parts. The workload has been demanding, leading the team to supply updates to only one car at a time in the last 2 races. Norris received the first 2 stages of the upgrades in Austria and Britain, and now Piastri will get the final 2 stages in Hungary, aligning both cars in their new specifications for the first time. McLaren's team principal, Andrea Stella, said the upgrade should be noticeable during the race, especially as their performance has been the weakest so far. However, the team remains cautious about expectations. The Hungarian circuit is different from the previous ones, being slower and tighter, emphasizing downforce load rather than drag reduction. McLaren has been strong in high-speed corners but struggles on slower circuits. They also worry about high tire wear in hot weather, which the forecast indicates for the weekend. Despite his contributions, Stella remains modest and emphasizes the importance of teamwork. He believes in focusing on performance, creating a clear vision for the team, and ensuring everyone understands the direction they're heading. Stella acknowledges that he hasn't achieved these accomplishments alone. He credits the strong support he received and highlights the close and strategic collaboration with Zak Brown. In the complex world of Formula One, he believes teamwork is vital, and it's a mistake to focus solely on individual efforts. The success is a result of a collective effort, and Stella recognizes and appreciates all the people who have been part of this journey.
And then above all for me it's been about assessing the team, setting the vision, the mission, making sure that everyone is on the same page, and then work hard to get the job done.
His decisions, including restructuring the technical department and letting go of former technical director James Key, were aimed at aligning McLaren systems with the team's needs. We wanted to establish a different model, from a technical point of view, based on distributing the aerodynamic, car concept and performance, and the engineering and design function in 3 different areas, he explained. This is just a different way of working. It doesn't have to do with somebody in particular, it just requires a bit more of a distributed model when it comes to the technical organization. So that was the rationale. And if we talk about the leadership that contributed to the change, I want to praise all the people that work with me. Piers Tyne, the Chief Operating Officer, and Daniel Gallo, Chief People Officer, and then certainly all of this under the coordination and strategic input from Zak. So it's teamwork. While Stella may downplay his role, Zak Brown is full of praise for him. Brown acknowledged Stella's experience in handling the challenges McLaren faced at the beginning of the year. He commended Stella for implementing a technical restructure and promoting internal talent, all while waiting for new hires to join the team. Brown believes that Stella's leadership has been crucial in driving McLaren's progress, with the entire team working cohesively under his guidance. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that McLaren has any chance of keeping the momentum and fighting for P2 in 2023? Or was everything just a one-race show from the youngest duo on the grid? Let us know in the comments below.